Creating systems and context. Chevy has some yarn that he wants to use to make hats and scarves. Each hat uses zero point 0.2 and each scarf uses 0.1 of the yarn. Chevy wants to use 2 kilograms of yarn to make a total of 15 items. So we have 15 total items, and this is made up of H for the hats and S for the scarves. So we have a total of 15 items. So basically what we're looking for is H plus S. So H plus S, so this one is not H plus S and this is not H plus S. So it's one of these two here. Now for the other part, each hat uses 0.2 kilograms of yarn. So that's going to be 0.2 H. So we're going to go 0.2 H plus the scarves are 0.1 S. And let's see, this will equal, because he wants to use 2 kilograms, so this would equal 2. So we're looking for 0.2 H plus 0.1 S is equal to 2, and then of course we have the H plus S equal to 15. So the best equation for this one would be C. Okay, Kevin is 3 years older than Daniel. So Kevin and Daniel. Now it says Kevin is 3 years older than Daniel. So Kevin is the oldest. So this 3 years older we're going to add, so we're going to add that actually to Daniel because he's behind. So Kevin is the oldest, so the youngest, Daniel, we're going to say D plus 3. So K is equal to D plus 3. And looking at all our choices here, it wouldn't be A. K is equal to D plus 3. It looks like it's going to be B. This is D is equal to K plus 3. So now what you're saying is Daniel's older. That's not true. And this is D is equal to 4K. So now it says 2 years ago Kevin was 4 times as old as Daniel. So 2 years ago we have Kevin was 4 times as old as Daniel. So right here, the best choice, again looking back at B, look at this, 2 years ago that would be a minus. So we'd say K minus 2, and then we'd have D minus 2, because you want to go back 2 years, so we're going to subtract 2 years from each one of their ages. Again, we know that Daniel is younger, so we're going to multiply Daniel by 4. So again, the best choice for that one would also be B. Okay, Toby skated from his house to the beach at a constant speed of 8 kilometers per hour. Then he skated from the beach to the park at a constant speed of 7. So this is from his house to the beach, and then from the beach to the park he went 7. The total distance Toby skated was 20 kilometers, and it took him twice as long to get to the park. So we're going to say let B be the hours it took him to go to the beach, and let P be the hours it took him to get to the park. So again, we'd have 8 for the beach, so we'd have 8B plus the park, which is 7P, and the total distance was 20. So we're looking at 8 plus 7P is equal to 20. So that could be A. This could also be, wouldn't be B, because B is backwards, because we want 8B plus 7P. So this is no good. So 8b plus 7p, this is no good. 8b plus 7p, so it's either going to be A or D. Now the second one talks about it took him, Toby skated was 20 kilometers, then it says it took him twice as long to get to the park. So he went from the beach to the park. So let's look at that. So let's look at the beach and the park. So the key was here was it took him to skate from the beach to the park. It took him twice as long to get to the park. So it took him twice as long to get to the park. So we're going to say the park, we're going to say that we're going to take the beach and the park, and we're going to multiply the beach by 2 because the park is farther. Because it took them twice as long to get to the park, so the park is the long part and the beach is the short part. So we always have to go with a smaller number. That's the number that you add to, that's the number that you multiply to. So we're going to say P is equal to 2B. So letter P is equal to 2B, so let's go with D. Okay, let's go to the next one. Michael uses a blend of dark chocolate and milk chocolate to make ice cream toppings in his restaurant. He needs 100 kilograms of chocolate in his total for his total next order. Now his dark chocolate goes for $12. His milk chocolate goes for $10, and his total is $1,120. So we want to use D for dark chocolate, and we want to use M for milk chocolate. Now the first one says he has 100 kilograms. So the 100 kilograms is going to be made up of D plus M. So D plus M is equal to 100. So A is out, B is a possibility, C is out, and D is a possibility. Because when we add up the total for the dark chocolate and the milk chocolate, the overall total is going to be 100 kilograms. Now the next one deals with money. So we're going to have 12D, because that's the cost. So dark chocolate costs $12 per kilogram, plus the milk chocolate, which is 10, and that's 10M, and that's equal to 1,120. So we should say 12D plus 10M is equal to 1120. So it looks like it's going to be B, and B has it backwards. B goes 10D plus 12M. So D is no longer any good. So B should be our answer.